All right, let's talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers. They did a sign and trade for Max Strus that literally just cost them a second round pick in Lamar Stevens. They re-signed Karis LeVert on a great deal. They brought in another shooter in Georges Niang, brought in another shooter in Ty Jerome to replace Raul Neto. They got Damian Jones for like cash considerations. They just ate him. Got Imani Bates, who could be the steal of the draft. Jetty Osman's gone, Lamar Stevens gone, and so is Robin Lopez. Now, dude, Donovan Mitchell is here, and I like this team. I like this. Max Strus is the 3-and-D wing that they've desperately needed. And Georges Niang gives them a lot of shooting off the bench. And this is a team that still has a great core, okay? And the current roster, if you're wondering, okay, this is what that is. The current roster as of right now is Jared Allen, Darius Garland, Ty Jerome, Damian Jones, Karis LeVert, Sam Merrill, who I saw at Summer League just light up a show, Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, Georges Niang, Isaac Okoro, Ricky Rubio, Max Strus, and Dean Wade, with Craig Porter Jr., Isaiah Mobley, and Monty Bates all on two-way contracts. And guys, I really do think this is a team with a lot of shooting. Shooting was a question mark for them last year. Don't think it's a question mark anymore, guys. Anymore. This team has no problem shooting. They have 13 players on the roster, okay? With their two ways are filled up. They could technically go out and sign two more guys if they wanted. They can bring back Danny Green if they wanted, or a guy like Mamadi Diakite if they wanted. Honestly, I think Danny Green could help them. Like, low-key, okay? I feel like it maybe. Like, just as a veteran off the bench. Am I wrong? But this is a team with a ton of talent. Like I said, a great core of Evan Mobley, Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, and Jared Allen. This is just, look, Donovan Mitchell needs to break the pattern. Like, his teams have always come up short, and he needs to get better and be more of a leader in the playoffs. Like, Mitchell has to make better decisions in clutch moments in the postseason, and Darius Garland needs to be more of the floor general. Look, a lot of people are worrying about Evan Mobley, but I think he had a sophomore slump in terms of scoring, and I think he needs to dominate a team like New York in the playoffs to show that he's evolving and have more volume on offense. And obviously, Mitchell is responsible for needing to be a better leader, have better decision making, and be able to put, Jared Allen and Evan Mobley in positions for them to succeed, which I think needs to be done, okay? And they got the shooters around them, guys that don't need the ball, guys that won't take the ball away from Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, that when they do touch the ball, they're going to put up 3-point shots. I think that's smart. That's what they did. Okay, and Karis LeVert's a great guy to run the second unit. Hopefully Ricky Rubio is good for this year, because this is a team that's got potential to be very fun. I think the Cavaliers are a team that are definitely, overlooked, and I've enjoyed it. Okay, because the Cavs relied on a bunch of subtle moves that we weren't going to sit here and be like, okay, they're blown away. No, they improved their bench by adding, Ty Jerome, Max Strus, Georges Niang. They got shooting, okay? They got another center, Damian Jones, to replace Robin Lopez. And they used their second-round pick on Imani Bates, who was once considered the country's best high school player before the off-court issues and other things, myriad of things, hindered his college career. And there's hope that Bates can still reach his initial potential and be the steal of the draft. And I think right here, when we look here, yes, Jetty Osman, Lamar Stevens, whom the Cavs traded in the Strus deal, might hurt longtime Cavs fan, but it's awesome. You can't deny that they got upgrades on shooting and more consistency. And it's now president of basketball operation. Kobe Altman seems happy with the roster, but they could still trade Jared Allen, as those rumors still float around in the wind. Okay? And I do agree that Darius Garland should be a guy that is the floor general, the one who's getting the touches, the one. Yeah, I think Donovan Mitchell needs the ball a little bit less, as it does get a bit frustrating when it feels like perpetually doing the same thing. But yeah,